Hey guys, let's make Nigerian party jollof rice together. Here are all the ingredients you'll be needing for this recipe of our Nigerian party jollof rice. You'll be needing curry powder, you'll be needing some dried thyme, you'll be needing some seasoning. I'll be using star and nut chicken, some tomato paste, seasoning, bay leaf, groundnut oil, and your washed rice. In this particular recipe, I'll be using basmati rice. And then you're going to be needing some tomato mixture, tatache, fresh tomatoes, pepper, and onion. Okay, so here are all your ingredients already prepped for our Nigerian party jollof rice. So you'll be needing some garlic as well. So let's get started. First, you're going to put your empty pot or your cookware on your fire. You're going to go in with some little amount of groundnut oil. You allow your oil to heat up a bit. Then you go in with some sliced onions. You go in with some sliced onions, as you can see what I'm doing here in this video. So you allow your onion to simmer, to fry a bit, so the flavor of the onion can infuse into your oil. Then you go in with your tatache, with your tomatoes and your pepper. That's your mixture. Then you go in with your thyme. You go in with your curry powder. You go in with some bay leaf. Going with your bay leaf. The reason for all these spices in this tomato mixture is for it to infuse the flavor into the tomato before we blend. Okay, so when you're done, you're going to cover it and allow it to cook. You allow it to cook for some time. You can see now the amount of the tomatoes that we put, the tomato mixture that we put in the pot earlier, it has now reduced because it has boiled and the water is a bit dried, somehow dried completely. So now you're going to be transferring this into your blender. Please take note, you are not going to be adding the bay leaf to this. Okay, I did not film where I removed the bay leaf, so just take note, make sure you remove the bay leaf before you blend it. So we're blending already. Give it a smooth blend, allow it to blend properly before you start the cooking process. Right, so going on your fire with your pot. That's the pot you're going to be using to cook the Nigerian party smoky jollof rice. Okay, so you go in with some amount of groundnut oil. You allow the oil to heat up a bit. You go in with some onion. Be generous with your onions anyway. I love onions. So you go in with your tomato paste. Give it a good mix. Allow it to fry for some time. You allow the tomato paste to fry for some time. So you can see what I'm doing in this video. You stir it. You allow it to fry. Heat it up. Allow it to fry. You can see, continue to stir. You stir it and allow it to fry for some time. Okay, so when your paste is properly fried, you can see how it is now. It's already fried. Then you go in with your tomato mixture you blended earlier. Okay, so you now give it a good mix. You mix the tomato mixture with your tomato paste already fried, right? Okay, so you allow it to fry, allow it to combine properly. You can see what I'm doing. You continue to mix. You mix so that the paste and the mixture will combine properly, right? Okay, you can see what I'm doing in this video. This recipe is a must try. This Nigerian party jollof rice recipe is a banger. I bet you if you try this recipe, you won't try any other one. So you go in with more seasoning. You can adjust it to taste. Then you go in with your washed rice. You can see what I'm doing. Please, if you are going to be trying this recipe, let me know in the comment section. Okay, This recipe is one of the best recipe that you will ever try. This Nigerian party jollof rice recipe is too good, I bet you. Okay, so you go in with your washed rice. You now combine with your pastes and your mixture. You mix. You allow it to toast a bit. You combine it very well. Combine your rice and your tomato paste and the tomato mixture. Allow it to toast. Okay, this is it. This is what you have. Then you're now going with your meat stock. Yeah, I'm using goat meat stock for this recipe. You can choose to use any meat stock of your choice. You can use turkey, you can use beef, but I choose to use goat meat because of the flavor, the aroma. Okay, so you mix. You know, you are not going to be adding water to your party jollof rice while cooking, so you adjust it now and add water to it, enough water that will cook with it from start to finish, because you're not going to be adding more water again. Okay, so when you add water, you mix it well, and then you cover it with your foil paper. And you're going to be cooking this on a very low heat. You know, it's steam that you need to cook your jollof rice, not high heat, just steam. So you're going to be reducing the fire to the lowest of it. Yeah, so you're going to be steaming this rice, so to say. So you're cooking it on a very low heat. As you can see, our rice is already cooking. You're going to cook this for like 45 minutes to 1 hour, depends on the quantity and the nature of the rice. As you can see, the rice is already smoky. If you don't get this burnt smoky flavor, then that is not Nigerian party jollof rice. It must be smoky. You can see it must have that burnt flavor. That burnt flavor must be there. That is the Nigerian party jollof rice that we know. Okay, so you now stir. You can see that the rice is already cooked. Yeah, the rice is cooked already. Our Nigerian party jollof rice is ready. Please let me know if you are going to be trying this recipe in the comment section. This recipe is a must try. It is a must try, right? Okay, this is our Nigerian party jollof rice. You can go in with some butter at this point if you want. I don't do butter. Okay, so here is it. Our Nigerian party jollof rice is ready. I paired mine with some goat's meat, some fried goat's meat. Okay, let me know if you'll be trying this in the comment section.